So I thought I'd get the old fire pit out for a bit of a cook up for you guys. And now what I'm going to cook is my favourite meal in the world, whether I'm camping or not. Fish tacos, beer battered fish tacos. I feel like we've perfected the condiments for this, but I'll run you through the whole process over the fire, and I'd love to see what you guys think. So let's get stuck into it, and I'll show you how I got the whole thing configured. Righto guys, I've got everything into place. I thought I'd prepare this before I even show you how to do it all. So first off, I've got my cast iron pan just over a nice bed of coals raised up on the grill that I have here, just to warm that up a little bit before I put the oil in. So with the fish, this is Blue Spot Emperor that I've pre-marinated. This is the way I like to do it, and the way that's tried and tested by myself and my wife. So it's a tiny bit of oil, tiny bit of garlic, and a tiny bit of smoked paprika, or any type of paprika. And then I just let that, wrap over it, throw it in the fridge, let it marinate for a little bit. So the next thing is the beer batter. So this is a foolproof recipe. Even for a dummy like me, you can nail it every time, and I promise you it'll be the most perfect batter you'll ever have. 1 cup of self-raising flour, 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs, 1 egg, and 1 bottle of Corona or a beer of your choice. Salt and pepper as well. Give that all a whisk up, and then you're good to go. But just watch that when you let it sit for a little bit, it will thicken up. So just before you actually throw the fish into there, maybe just throw a little bit more beer in there, and that'll just loosen it up a bit more. But it's the best beer batter you'll have in your life, you'll see, trust me. And then the last thing is the sauce, a nice little runny white sauce for our tacos to throw on the end. So basically you want to have all this stuff ready so that by the time you've fried your fish, you want to have your tortilla ready, throw all your condiments in, nice hot fish, and then your sauce on top, and you're good to go. So this is just a mixture of sour cream, mayonnaise, jalapenos, jalapeno pickle juice. You'll see what I mean. You can actually get them from Coles. It's like they're pickled jalapenos, a little bit of garlic and lemon juice with a bit of salt and pepper, and then you just mix it up till it's nice and runny, and you can dribble it over your taco when you finish. But I can't wait to show you guys. So next, I've got this this pan will be pretty warm. I'm going to throw the oil in the pan, and basically you can deep fry or shallow fry, but I shallow fry because you use a little bit less oil. Now if you've got a thermometer, I would get that to around 350 Fahrenheit, which is around 170, 175 degrees centigrade, and that's a perfect deep frying temperature. I use that as a rule of thumb for all my deep frying. So let's get that up to temperature, and then I'll show you when we dredge the fish and throw it in, and we'll get it all ready. And it's not long from now. It's actually a really quick meal if you have everything in its place and ready to go. Let's get into it. So guys, just another thing, I've got these corn cobs just getting nice and black, and that's the key. I reckon this is another condiment that's unreal. Couple of corn cobs, get them nice and char grilled or nice and black, and then I'll show you what we do with them. It adds this beautiful sweetness to these tacos. Please do me a favor, try these, you'll love them, trust me. So that oil does feel like it's nice and warm, but if you don't have a thermometer, what you want to do is basically just throw a little bit of batter in there, and if that starts sizzling, you're pretty much good to go. So I'll drop a tiny bit in. See how it sizzles like that? That means you're ready to go. So let's get that fish in. So that oil I think is hot enough. This is my fish here that I caught myself. Yeah, right, you wouldn't believe that from the start. So here we go. Straight in, do it with one hand. Get it nice and covered. And straight in. Oh man. So we'll give that a couple of minutes till it's nice and golden brown. With fish, it won't take long at all. So basically, I'll give that a bit of a flip, maybe halfway through, you know, a minute or two in, and then we take it out, put it on a nice wire rack where it can dry and get nice and crispy. Beautiful. So I've just flipped those pieces of fish, and while they cook now, street tortillas, your little mini ones, throw them on. Throw as many of them on as you can. Get them nice and crispy each side. This also helps to the experience. And they don't take long at all, trust me. Once they're nice and crispy-ish each side, soft but still a bit crispy, we'll cut this fish up, throw it in, and quickly put these tacos together, and that's the best time to eat them, when they're nice and fresh. Righto guys, that's not far from finished. These ones on the wire rack have cooled down enough. Now that's where you want your... That's what level you want your mini taco at. It sort of stiffens up a little bit, but it stays a shape, so that's nice and hot. And then what I usually do is I just keep them warm over there, leave a little pile there, and then you're good to go. Anyway, let's get one made, and I want to show you guys what this looks like. Unbelievable. So here's everything you need. Now that's still nice and warm still, so what I do, cut that up. That should make 3 there. Look at that. Look at that. So it should be a really quick process on how to make these. So this is still hot. So boom. Bit of that nice sauce down there. Now the trick is white onion. White onion is not as extreme as brown onion. So anyway, and you grab that, throw that straight in there. Corn, tomato. This is how it should be eaten too, guys. Boom. And that's how it should be eaten, right there. Righto guys, there you have it. My favourite meal in the world. Beer battered street fish tacos. Not with fish caught by me, of course, but I'm going to hop into this. I wish I could relay to you guys how much I love this meal, but I want you to try it on your own and let me know what you think. Here we go. Now, I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me eat the whole thing, but guys, thanks so much for watching. Try these at home and let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're keeping safe from this bullcrap virus that's around. Anyway, time to make some up for the family and get into it. Cheers guys, have a good night.